Section 1610. General rules for the interpretation. The classification of goods and its tariff nomenclature, as provided pursuant to this Act, shall be governed by the following principles. Rule 1. The titles of section, chapters, and subchapters are provided for easy reference only. For legal purposes, classification shall be determined according to the terms of the headings and any relative sections or chapter notes, and provided such headings or notes do not otherwise require according to the following provisions. Rule 2A. Any reference in a heading to the goods shall be taken to include a reference to the same in their incomplete or unfinished form or state, provided that the incomplete or unfinished goods have the essential character of as presented of the complete or finished goods. It shall also be taken to include a reference to the same in their complete or finished form or state, or falling to be classified as complete or finished by virtue of this rule, presented and assembled or disassembled. Rule 2B. Any reference in a heading to a material or substance shall be taken to include a reference to mixtures or combinations of that material or substance with other materials or substances. Any reference to goods of a given material or substance shall be taken to include a reference to goods consisting wholly or partly of such material or substance. The classification of goods consisting of more than one material or substance shall be according to the principles of Rule 3. Rule 3, when by application of Rule 2B or for any other reason, goods are prima facie classifiable under two or more headings, classification shall be effected as follows. Rule 3A. The heading which provides the most specific description shall be preferred to headings providing a more general description. However, when two or more headings each refer to part only of the materials or substances contained in mix or composite goods, or to part only of the items in a set put up for retail sale, those headings are to be regarded as equally specific in relation to those goods, even if one of them gives a more complete or precise description of the goods. Rule 3B. Mixtures, composite goods consisting of different materials or made up of different components, and goods put up in sets for retail sale, which cannot be classified by reference to Rule 3A, shall be classified as they consisted of the material or component, which gives them their essential character insofar as this criterion is applicable. Rule 3C. When goods cannot be classified by reference 3A or 3B, they shall be classified under the heading which occurs last in numerical order among those which equally merit consideration. Rule 4. Goods which cannot be classified in accordance with the above rules shall be classified under the heading appropriate to the goods to which they are most akin. Rule 5. In addition to the foregoing provisions, um, the following rules shall apply in respect of goods referred to therein. Rule 5A, camera cases, uh, musical instruments cases, gun cases, drawing instruments cases, necklace cases, and similar containers, specially shaped or fitted to contain specific goods or set of goods suitable for long-term use and presented with the goods for which they are intended shall be classified with such articles when of a kind normally said therewith. The rule does not, however, apply to containers which give them whole its essential character. And Rule 5b, subject to the provision of Rule 5a above, packing materials and packing containers presented with the goods therein shall be classified with the goods if they are of a kind normally used for packing such goods. However, these provisions does not apply when such packing materials or packing containers are clearly suitable for repetitive use. Rule 6, for legal purposes, the classification of goods headings of a in the subheadings of a heading shall be determined according to the terms of those subheadings and any related subheading notes, and mutatis mutandis to the above rules on the understanding that only subheadings at the same level are comparable for the purposes of the rule. The relative section and chapter notes also apply unless the context otherwise required.